Hi Leo, this is Samantha from Soul Pathways. How are you? I'm here to give you your monthly April general reading. It's a general reading, so take from it what you can and leave the rest. It's for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Okay? If you want a personal read, that information is down below. You can always email me though if you want that. Okay? I hope that you're doing well today. These decks have been cleansed, meditated on. But just to get your energy, I'm going to continue to shuffle them. Fine. What can Leo expect for the month of April? What's going to happen for them for the month of April? Again, it's a general reading, so whatever comes out, comes out. That card just flew into my hands. This card. Money matters. 202 on the timer when I said that. So money is on your mind this month. Told me to look at the bottom. Locked. So it seems, and I just heard the word blocked as well. Okay, so seems like money that you want might be blocked from coming in. You're struggling with money. Money could be locked down, locked into certain situations, locked up, blocked from coming to you. This could be indeed to do with work or within projects, tied up. I'm seeing like money flowing into different veins, and it's just being shuffled around and you can't seem to get your hands on any of it. A lot going out and nothing like trickling. I'm seeing drip, 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 like it coming back in very slowly. They told me to cut the deck. Investments. 333 on the timer. They told me to take this in reverse, so some of your investments might have failed. Not doing well, they said. So failed might be too strong of a word. Some might have, though, or they might. They're not looking well. Yeah, looking well, I said, not looking well. So, some of your investments. So this could be property investments. I'm seeing real estate investments, places where you put money. It's all tied up and locked down, and you can't seem to get money to come back. That's a message for some. It's gonna take time. It seems all tangled up. The card says it's this card that and this card that make it a warning more than a message of money coming in, because this card is sometimes, a majority of the time, about investing your money to make it grow. But being that these two cards are here as they are, And then I was told to flip this. It tells me that with 505 on the timer that there are money issues happening for you at this time, Leo. And they told me to grab on the bottom of this side of the deck and progress. This is something in progress. So it might have just begun, or it started just a little while back. And it feels like it's a long trek in the middle of a dry, arid desert. Yeah, it seems like a long slog, but stick with it. Your efforts will soon pay off, okay? I'm getting clearly, don't change a thing. Because some of you are trying to work out new strategies. Some of you are trying to renew certain things. Maybe trying new gigs. But I'm getting just with this particular setup here. What's meant for you is going to come. It's a work in progress. 647 when I said that, so 611. Okay? This card decided to show. Keep reading the signs. It's unfolding. Okay? And the journey card. So you could be traveling. Sorry about that, Leo. Nevertheless, some of you may be traveling in the month of April. And if not, your money might be. You might be investing in foreign stocks, trades, who knows, foreign investments though. Though with this card though, it could be work abroad, or dealing with clients from another country. Okay, so you're gonna have investments. Investments don't have to be money though. Your investments could be time spent with clients. Okay, so Egypt could be important. With the Asari here, Middle East as well could be important. Bitcoin could be important. Farming could be important. Imports, exports, I just heard. Desert area could be important. I just heard Africa could be important. Coins. Whatever it is. Yeah, again, hieroglyphics. So we're talking ancient energies here. But whatever it is, take it only if it resonates. Okay, remember it's a general reading. And leave the rest. Let's get a little more information, shall we, though? A different deck. Have to admit, I kind of like that something else other than career or relationships came out. It's nice to see. Most other signs were getting relationship stuff. So it's good to see that your head is somewhere else, Leo. What can you tell me about Leo for April. What's going on with them and their bag, their career, the situation that you've shown us so far. The Journey card did want to pop out. So some of you are definitely traveling. You could be traveling to meet a client. You could be moving for a job. I just heard some of you. Traveling for work. Some of you, this is an emergency travel. So there could be problems on the job. Okay. Door to Spirit. I just heard a way will be made. 3 and 2 is a 5. 5 is changes. So a way will be made. Follow the signs. This thing card did come out. So let's find that. Why? Because that's who I am and I want to show it. Divine is all about signs. So follow the signs. You could be seeing birds. We got a bird here. Gold, you might like gold. Maybe you're investing in gold, or if not, you could want to invest in gold. I've got diamonds here as well. I just heard rubies, emeralds, jewels, period. Why platinum? Platinum. Technology, telephones. I'm hearing seems the ancient stuff is resurfacing. It's coming back around with a vengeance. Who would have thunk it? $5.25 when I said that. Storm warning on the bottom though. Looks like a way out. Or you're going to get hit by this storm. Which is a 10. Or maybe the storm passed. It's at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, this has passed. You've already had this happen. I just heard catastrophe. It was a catastrophe. Some of you, this was very personal. Some of you, this was related to, okay, some of you, this was related to a relationship. Some of you had to go bankrupt. Some of you, this was divorce that took you for your money. Contract, man with heart, and broken heart with a thinking woman, so that would be an air sign. Ooh, you didn't see anything. Contract. Man, I'm doing real good. There's the yin and yang with the contract card. Man with heart. These are all underneath. And then the woman, the thinking woman, is an air sign. And this is telling me it's from the community. You were indecisive, but you had a broken heart. This tells me, though, that you lost your abundance through an action there. Deceitfulness was involved. Yeah, through some romance involved. Right. So you're currently resting, trying to recover your finances. Yeah, you went through a cycle with the World card, and now your finances, again, we got it all tied up here with 23. You had 32, now you have 23, which is a mirrored number. Okay, so I really do feel like, again, you're very passionate about getting this on deck and straightened out for yourself. I feel that way with the red rose there. I feel like you really want to get things going, and that with that car just starting up, I do feel like your mind's on your money, and you really want to get, yeah, door to value is right underneath. You really want to get your money going straight again with 31, which is a 4. You want it to be stable again. Okay, so you're walking away from people, places, and things that get in your way. You really do want stability, so you've built in a strategy for that, and it is a divinely guided strategy. You're trying to do things a little different for yourself, and using a bit of magic to help you along. Hear that speeding car? That's King of Wands, if I ain't ever heard it, which would be you, Leo, right? King of Wands would be fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I do feel like, yes, there will be forward movement. This is going to take a little time for recovery, though. It is still all tied up, but your mind is on your money. And it is, right now, I think you're trying just to get it into balance so you can grow it again. Because it feels really out of balance. And I think for a lot of you, it's a family situation. Some of you, it's a romantic situation. Others of you, it's lost through investments or tied up investments. Others of you, it's work-oriented. Some of you, it's multiple. And for those of you that is it, my apologies. Because, you know, what are you going to do there, right? I mean, truly, what are you going to do there? Where are you going to go with that? It's a prickly situation. Look at that. But you're going to find a way to make it work. So, prickly situation with the nuts and bolts of it, you do find a way to make it work. And you're protected. You're trying to find a way to protect yourself with it. Okay? It seems you're finding a way to have options here to move forward. And again, the strategy. So you've built a strategy, 1115, which is a 6. So you're manifesting. Well, 6s for me is love. So you're good with your money, is what this says to me. You've learned some lessons, because for me, 6s also are about learning life lessons. So something's very frozen though right now. If it's not, it's becoming that way. It's like all tied up. Yeah. Trapped. So, divine guidance. And some of you might be in the need of a loan. I take this card as needing help. So 1212 on my timer. You might need, some of you, I'm not saying it's financial, but it could be advice. It could be legal help. Some of you could have gotten into a really tough spot with your money, but you're trying to manifest a way out of it. Yeah. Here's where you'll get your help, though, in moving forward. Divine guidance definitely moving forward. They're showing you a way to get out so you can have your independence. Some of you, it's a shift in perspective. Some of you have a lack mindset in the moment. I think you've been through quite a bit from what I was seeing, okay? Especially if you've been through the divorce or some losses due to romance or familial situations. And let's say you got that comorbid, work or some other investment that's giving you a hard time. That's hard. You're trying to create forward movement. Horses are archetypical of independence. So I love this image. This is telling me you're rearing to get yourself moving forward, and look how calm that emotional water's emotion. And so I really love this card for forward movement. You're really working hard to get yourself going again, Leo. And sun up to sundown, I'm hearing. For many of you, you're, time. Wow, that's amazing. Came out at the same time I said that. Yeah, you're putting in the hours. You're clocking the hours. You're really determined to get something right. Building up your connections, your status, your stature. There's something to do, though, with losing them as well for some of you, or repairing. That's, for some of you, that's where that travel card comes in. The journey. I really feel like some of you are journeying to deal with these prickly situations to mend them, to make them work. Because we've got some issues in foreign countries, maybe, that hunk is confirmation, that are needing your attention, but underneath is success. So if you do this, you're going to find yourself successful for a new beginning. So go for it, Leo. Look at that. Wealth underneath that. So you go, you take on these new connections, and you're going to find yourself, I just heard cream of the crop, baby. Creme de la creme. New beginnings. Wealth. I don't know why I just heard wealth management is needed, though. Some of you've got to learn how to manage your wealth maybe better, or wealth management courses. Learning to deal with wealth direction better, like where to parse out your wealth in a more wise way. So it has purpose and it grows. Some of you have too many people that eat your wealth up, and you need to cut them out. You have people that eat your wealth unnecessarily, so yeah, for those of you who do have that, you need to shed that. It's an attitude, it's a way of life. So work through looking at your connections again with the connections. Okay, so connections card came out. This is another thing with connections. Go through and analyze your connections, and if they're, I don't know why I keep getting weird words, freeloaders. I don't like that word, but if people seem to be taking advantage of you, going on taking a ride on your coattails for your finances. They deserve a quick cut. Reciprocity rules the day, man. Starting now. And if they're not in it to win it, and you don't see them putting any of that work in, then perhaps, should you choose it, of course, maybe you need to take a different direction with the passage card. Or some of you give them a pass. Depends on the relationship. You know, it just, and it depends on you, right? Now we're back to the money matter card because I put them back in the deck. But right now your current situation is a means to an end, okay? And that could be with these people too. You're in the flow. But endings are near. Endings are near. So what I just heard is lacking is magic, baby. Some of you have forgotten magic, and that's the answer. Magic. Magic is the answer. It's... Wow, that flew. 1 second. See, a lot of people forget about this stuff because we're made of magic, baby. It's the wisdom. It's the cocktail most people forget. Magic. And you're probably thinking, well, how the F-bomb do I get magic? Passion. Passion brings magic, baby. When you do the thing you love and you love the thing that you do, it kind of introduces you to magic and magic to you, and everything you touch. Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. You're the magic. If you believe it, you'll achieve it. And that's a fact. Law of Attraction 101. You are what you believe. You got mad people skills when you want them. And people are important for your direction during the month of April. What else does Leo need to know? So, connections. Just saw the best of you card, but didn't want to pop out. You know, I said, I've been doing astrology too since I was young. I mean, real young, like 6th grade young. I'm nearing 50. And not just one type either. I do Western, Vedic, Magi. I know quite a few astrology types, and when I watch tarot, I don't just watch rising, sun and moon. I will watch for most of my major planets. Definitely gives you more insight to what's going on. So even if you're not really wanting to watch for your Pluto, being that Pluto just shifted to Aquarius, you might want to. Or Neptune. Neptune just switched over into Aries. You might want to. Just thoughts. Don't have to take them. Okay, what can we tell Aries? Anything? They got nothing going on? There we go. Trust your intuition. So I just heard 2244. Trust your hunches. So that, yeah, that's the one. Feeling. Yeah, that's a go. Right? You know, it's not seeing it with your eyes. And we got another 23. You know how we had 32, 23? Now here's another 23. I don't know. Those numbers could be very important for you. 23, 32, 32, 23. Yeah, very important number. So trust your intuition during the month. And again with the gold. Gold is very important for you. Maybe invest in it. Wear it. Yeah, not silver, gold. You're a gold baby anyway. You are the gold. Why accept anything less, right? Boss up. Time to own it. Even when you make a mistake, why not own it? That's where I say the gold's at anyways. It's in those mistakes, because once you hone it, you own it, you hone it. I'm telling you, it's in the mistakes that you become the billionaire. Only a billionaire would know that. 5. Those changes. Make the changes and make them count. Yeah. Backseat limousine, I'm assuming. Here you go, Leo. Boss up. The day you plant the seed is not the day you reap the reward, is what I heard. So you're planting seeds now. So have patience. It's a virtue. 26 is an 8. 2, 6, you could have those life paths. 5 or 3 or 8. Okay? Any of those resonate? This could be your message. Take from it what you can and leave the rest. And know that hope is on the horizon for you. Okay? Stars, you could like looking at the stars. You could be a star, I just heard. No, a harvest is coming soon. It's frozen for now, but it will come. This is just temporary. Hope on the horizon. Definitely. You could be a star. Absolutely. You could be very well known. Last one. Yeah, it's time to take action here. With 35. Could be 35 years old. Could be 48. Could be 26. Again, could do something on stage. Could exercise a lot. Could dance. Bottom of the deck. Fire. You're on fire. So you could be a fire sign. Absolutely, Leo. Are you a fire sign? You're on fire, baby. So, yeah, the journey. Again, journeys. Could be traveling. And you could be... I really do feel like... I don't know, I've been seeing a lot of ships. Some of you going on a cruise, on a ship. I heard some of you are going with somebody, but most of you are going alone. Some of you might have, I don't know why I thought that was a jet. I don't know. I looked here and I saw this piece right here and I thought it was a jet in the sky, but it's really the anchor. But for a moment, I just saw that. Doesn't that look like a jet? For a minute, I really did think it was a jet. Some of you might have jets. Or had jets. Nevertheless, seems like a very interesting April for you, Leo. let's get some advice moving forward. What can we say to Leo to help them with what's happening for April? Okay. We've got the sheep with act with fortitude and cooperation. Blue could be significant, and a full moon. So maybe the full moon on the 13th might be big. You might be traveling at that time. And then underneath, live according to your divine essence again. Shedding of the skin could happen near that full moon too. So changing your ways, I just heard. Trust in the support of the universe with the deer. So you're being divinely guided. Okay. Cat. Be relaxed and independent. And this is the Sun card. And it's weird to me that I've got Moon and Sun. So you seem like you're getting yourself back in balance with 2911, which would be 1111. Getting yourself back in the... And as I say that, I just decided to flip over the next card, and it's the butterfly for transformation. So you're working on yourself. Take it only if it resonates, but some of you that will resonate. That you're working on your own spiritual journey. It could be your health journey, just your journey yourself, self-love, taking care of you. You have become your own priority in some way, shape, or form for the month of April, as you should be. All on the bottom of the deck. Listen to the messages of the angel, which kind of really comes through with, again, the deer, with trust the support of the universe. So, yeah, listen to the advice, follow the signs. It seems like they're speaking to you in April. So, happy for you, and I hope that April is a good month for you. Okay? I hope you enjoyed that message, and I'll be back with more. Until that time, you take care and you have a wonderful day, okay? Nothing but love for you. You stay blessed. Till next time. Love you. Bye.